Um, my mom and my grandma would go and visit her every week, and they had set up little decorations in her room, and she had this little parrot that showed up in her room, and they asked her where it came from. She didn't really have an answer for them because she was like in the early stages of, I don't know if it was dementia or she was just really old, really. Um, Anyways, the parrot was set up across from her bed, and it when they first saw it, it was turned around to where the tail was facing her. So they went over and turned it around so that she could see it from the front because she did like birds and didn't really think anything of it. So the next week they went back and they looked, and the parrot was turned around again with the tail facing my great grandmother again. So they thought it was odd. So they started asking the nurses, like, "Hey, do you guys know who gave her this parrot? Where did it come from?" And nobody could give an answer. And they said, "Well, has somebody been moving it?" And they were all saying, "No, nobody moved it. It's, we don't know how it got like that." Um, so they thought that was a little strange. They turned it around again and just kind of let it go at that because it was a nice parrot. Um, and then the next week they came to visit. My grandmother was kind of like upset and kind of talking to herself, and so my grandmother asked my great grandmother, like, what's going on, like, is something bothering you? And she said, es la muchacha que me molestó. And basically what that means, it's like, there was a little girl, she said, was in bed with her and it was bothering her. And they looked and they said, no, there's nothing but, a couple of pillows that were set up next to her. And again, they didn't know where the pillows came from. They thought maybe the nurses might have brought her extra ones. They said they didn't. And I know, like, from some of my previous videos, you guys know that my family was very close with